Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Spelunky. A series of unfortunate events unfortunately led to our last run ending kind of prematurely. And we were in a good position on that run, so it was kind of frustrating. I just want to see if there's any gold over here. It's impossible for me to tell. But, you know, it was a run that was, if you looked at it on the surface, probably not destined to be a good run. So the fact that we were able to at least, you know, kill Anubis, and, you know, not to spoil things in case you wanted to watch it for yourself, but that is indeed where things kind of ended up, it's pretty remarkable for me. I can take pride in that at the very least. Is there any gold up here? Not enough to justify coming through. How about up here? I'm just making sure that 100% there's like no key. Okay, so I don't think that's worth the effort up there. So, you know, all things told, I would say that I'm pretty pleased with the way the last episode turned out, but it's, you know, pleased, but pleased with an asterisk, and that asterisk is please, please, despite the fact that I'm pleased, let me beat Anubis on this run and actually get the scepter and have a decent chance to go to the City of Gold, which is where we're going to set a new high score. Currently, my high score in the game, somewhere around 200 and something thousand. So if I can get higher than that, I would be very pleased. But in order to do so, we're probably going to require getting to the City of Gold. In all likelihood, at the very least. For now, let's just focus on doing what we do best, or, you know, what we try to do best, the best laid intentions at least, which is primarily, you know what, I am going to use a bomb to get through here. Please blow up everything that I need you to blow up. Good. Primarily getting a lot of health, getting as many of these dogs as possible, and also getting as much gold as possible early so that we can buy treasure to improve our chances later. So we're going to pick up another, like, 5,000 plus a dog as a result of our involvement. Yeah, I mean, it was like 3,000 plus a dog. So, you know, it could have been better. But by the same token, also, you know, one bomb for that is a pretty good trade in my opinion, just to make sure that we're going to be fine here. Let's throw our skull. It doesn't actually trigger the arrow trap. So we'll throw our dog, at which point I expect that it will actually work out totally fine for us. And we'll leave this floor better than we found it, or better than we were when we found it, at least, and continue onwards. Usually you do not find the Udjet Eye on the first floor. I'm not sure if it's an immutable law. I'm not sure if you can never find the Udjet Eye on the first floor. It is, in all likelihood, you will not, though. Alright, so there is a bomb box. Kind of a risky decision, but I'm going to buy the bomb box, which is going to be 10,000 gold, but are you kidding? I really thought I would just, like, slide into this area here and then figure it out from there, but, you know, at least I got the damsel on the last floor, so I can afford to soak up 2 damage, even though, you know, I would be lying if I said it wasn't a little disappointing. Now, let's continue moving onwards. So, with the bomb box, we're really hoping that we pick up the Udjet Eye as soon as possible, because this will then allow us, this is a very risky thing that I'm doing here, but it worked. This will then allow us to make some better stuff happen. And you know what? I'm going to be a risky dude here. And I'm going to pick this up and then get the idol and hopefully carry the idol. I'll just carry the idol up to the shop. And I was hoping, yes, that it would not anger the man, which is good. And this should give us an extra 5,000 gold kind of immediately, just for, you know, the courage that it took to make it happen. So we are going to have to use another rope. In fact, maybe another 2 ropes, which is super disappointing. Can we actually just make this jump somewhere? Oh, so close. I wanted to actually try it again just in case. Because if I have to use 2 ropes, doesn't necessarily make it that much worse, but it hurts a little bit. Because we can't then just, like, make that jump, I think, yes. Okay, we'll use another rope, because I'm an idiot. And is there another rope set that we could buy in here? There's not. Unless it's in the mystery box, which is 8,000. So there we go. We're up to 10,200 from the start of this floor. And we'll come down, and I guess that's, you know, sorted, basically. There is another crate here, which I can get for 1 single bomb, it should be. So let's just do that, and we'll pick up the crate. The crate contains more ropes. Okay, so all told, I'd say that this worked itself out in the end. But again, I'm pleased with that. There is no but there, I guess, necessary. There's no but necessary. The Northernlion story. We find some extra gold down here. I wish that was the Northernlion story. That would make me feel a lot more positive about things than this buttless world we live in. Full of pleasure and pain. Enough of meaningless in the game. There we go. And if we check out what we got up here, hopefully not an angry skeleton, and 500 gold. And that's going to do it for this floor. No Udjet Eye. Still a little low on money, but we have 14 bombs, 4 health. And did we pick up any other items there? I don't think so. 14 bombs, 4 ropes, 4 health. Basically just a variation on our starting position, but we also have 15,000 gold, which in this case is actually kind of a negative, because we would love to have much more than that. But we only really need one amazing floor, or something. Oh man, now I want to buy the climbing gloves too, but we'll never get enough money if I buy the climbing gloves. But they're so useful. 19,000. It costs us another 8,000 something hundred. I don't think it's just 8,000. It's 8,800. Fuck it, let's do it. Who dares wins, right? If we have to murder all the shopkeepers again, then we'll murder all the damn shopkeepers again. We could also get the Matic. That's always a possibility. It's what games like this are all about, you know? It's weighing your options against one another. And this will allow us to... I mean, the climbing gloves will probably pay for themselves with respect to saving us bomb... God fucking damn it. With respect to saving us bombs and ropes. That was a really rash decision on my part, so I can't blame the game. But still, have fucking mercy for once in your gamey existence. 17,000. Now, 17,000 at the end of the third floor is not going to win any records. So we really need to get to at least 25 would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. We are going to get paced. That's extremely important. If only for fighting Anubis, but also for sticking bombs exactly where we want them. No butt required. So it looks like 25,000 is going to be likely. That's a positive. If I could get some more damselness, I would be pleased. I don't even know what to do with this scorpion. I guess we'll just toss him down here. Was that smart? We'll see. Easy kill. Easy kill. This guy's going to be substantially more difficult. I'm actually going to fall down behind him to make this happen. And we still don't have the Udjet Eye. So we're going to need that to happen as well. Actually, we might be able to get to 30,000 on this floor. And if we're able to get to 30,000, a lot of my prior anxieties will be alleviated. But the fact that we still do not have a Udjet Eye worries me, and it should worry me, quite frankly, because we might have missed it. But I'm going to hope that we didn't. I'm going to throw this bomb up here and then run away. And by throwing a rope up here, which I didn't really want to do, we can come up here and get this treasure. I really didn't want to have to use another bomb to do this. There's probably a faster way, or not a faster way even necessarily, but a better way to do this whole ordeal. But that's okay. As long as we continue getting gold, we can afford to trade bombs for gold. The terrible chill runs up your spine. So Udjet Eye be damned. We got to get the heck out of here. Heck was not the word I originally meant to use. And 32,000 on the third floor when we've bought as much as we've bought. Oh, I totally forgot that we already had Monty. Is not so bad. And we now realize that the Udjet Eye is on this floor. Very good news for everybody involved. So let's take our pot, throw it over here. Nothing to be had. Hopefully the Udjet Eye chest is in a position that doesn't require me to use bombs or ropes. But you can't always get what you want. There is another opportunity for me to just drop an idol off at the shop, but it is worth noting that occasionally the rock that spawns when you take the idol can also cause the chest that holds the Udjet Eye to get exploded. So if possible, it would be nice to avoid that game-breaking problem. Hopefully the chest just miraculously appears. Oh, there it is. Okay, that is actually kind of miraculous. Don't fall straight down, thank God. That was scary. Just murder him like so. All right, now we can focus on the stuff that matters, and that's getting those fat stacks of American dollar bills that have been buried down in this cave. So we're going to be at about 37,000. Remember, 50 is the magic number. We're not as strong on bombs as we used to be. Decent health. This is going to take us to probably around 40. Yeah. We got more room to grow here. We got this snake, which is the easiest kill. And then we're going to come over this way. We haven't even explored the right side of this map at all, basically. Oh, and I kind of wish we'd stayed that way. No, we managed to kill him. Another spider's going to fall. And we can murder him easily. For one bomb. It sounds like I'm going to play a trivia game here, but we can do that. Or a game show, I guess. The dog didn't even get hurt. We will then grab the dog, take him down here. This is mostly just to get at this crate. We'll trigger the arrow trap, jump on the bat. Please tell me this dog isn't going to fall on any spikes. There's more bombs for us. Okay, now we do the other important part here. We drop the dog off at the exit, and then we do an extraordinary coup, which is going to gain us a ton of gold. So dog goes to exit, and then we use a rope to come up here, because there's no other way, as far as I can tell. Might even have to use another rope on top of that, and indeed we do. And this is going to have to be real fast. Where's the altar? It's below us. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, this should work. With only one rope, I'm displeased with that, but in fact, we might have to use, just for safekeeping, we should just use one more rope here. Now, kind of didn't expect the ghost to come so quickly. That was an awkward sentence to say. Drop this off, 5,000 gold. Now run for your life. This is why these ropes are in handy. And we got some more extra gems, and we're so close to 50,000 gold now. Well played, but we lack ropes, but we have the climbing gloves, so maybe we don't need ropes all that much. Either way, very pleased with the way that the mines went there. Would love to have more health, would love to have more money, but again, you can't always get what you want, can you? We'll throw this guy away. I would also love to be able to play Kali a little bit more, because we haven't really had that opportunity over the last 2 episodes, of which this is the second, sorry. Alright, that was not good play on my part, and continues to not be good play, but there we go, we've destroyed him. Angry skeleton, easy to kill, and there's enough gold to take us very close to where we need to be. Extra bombs. Another crate here. We will take Monty, never fear. Didn't mean to rhyme. More ropes, that's actually very important. There is another gold bar down here, and we are now basically at 50,000, so I can rest a little bit easier, although not too easy, because that's where they get you. And that could have easily gone worse than it did. Now, I kind of want to F with this flower. I know that seems really stupid. Thanks for the chiming in, Cat. It's okay, though. We'll survive here together. He's saying, don't do it, Northernlion. You're going to get burned. Could happen, but I just want to get over here basically to see if the Udjet Eye starts blinking. There's an idol. That's free money, basically, on the jungle. I really like the idols in the jungle area. They pay more, and they're easier to get, but it's totally possible that the black market isn't even here, so maybe money is my #1 concern. There is a Kali altar. This is both concerning and excellent. We don't really have that many items, so it's pretty unlikely that we would end up getting a duplicate item. So, you know what? Let's do it. As long as I don't take too much damage. Usually when I die, it's through, like, one bad mistake coalescing into a horrible parade of despair. So, it's normally not me being whittled down. Although it does happen like that sometimes. Now we're going to come back up and get the idol. Keep in mind that once I receive the idol, this frog's going to jump at us and we got to go. Okay. 10,000 extra gold. This is going to give us the possibility to buy more items on the black market. And there's usually some sweet items for sale there. Now, if I wanted to, and the subtext here is if I wanted to be a big ding-dong, I could. We're just going to blow this guy up for the possibility of spring shoes. Nope, but a gem. I could have sacrificed the idol on the altar, at which point I would have received the monkey that poops gold. These sentences, man. Never thought I'd be saying things like this in my entire life. But I don't like that idea. That was bad bomb. We're doing this entirely to get at this crate, by the way. Yeah, we got a little bit of gold out of it, thankfully. Makes me feel slightly better. Crate contains... Well, first off, the crate is made... Oh, that's so good. 12 extra bombs. Apologies that you just had to hear my most intimate of noises, but that is an extraordinary get for us. Extraordinary get for us, I meant to say. Okay, so we'll just fall down here. We have the climbing gloves, so we can be reasonably cautious with our platforming, but also a little ambitious as well. Money situation is much better than I would have expected, and I'm just really hoping that I did not accidentally leave the black market. I don't think I heard any Udjet Eye blinking on the last level, but I also have the tendency to get tunnel vision when I play Spelunky and be like, okay, this is my objective, nothing else matters. Not to accidentally be reminiscent of Metallica or anything. Okay, so let's throw this in here. Free gem for us. Now, there's an easy way and a hard way to do this. Let's do this the easy way, which also is the way, coincidentally, by which we'll be able to get as much treasure as is humanly possible. So there's another 5,000 for us. That's actually really good. And that was a really good combo for us as well. 2 crates down here. Extra bombs. Extra ropes. That is the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. Okay, now the easiest damsel of all time. Now remember, if we end up getting through this without getting the Udjet Eye blinking, I will just straight up try to beat Olmec, and I'll demonstrate that. And we'll try to set a new high score for gold, which is around 200,000, I think. As I mentioned on the last episode, we're at 80 right now. Obviously, you lose 50 as soon as you buy the Ankh. If you choose not to buy the Ankh, that extra 50,000 is not so bad. It can really help you set a high score, but I'm not out to score attack Spelunky necessarily. More just trying to, get further than I've ever gotten before. So let's drain the basin here. which might also, I thought it was going to trigger that bad, but thankfully it didn't. Mostly, again, this is to just make sure that there's no Udjet Eye blinking on this side. Sometimes you got to take precautions like this. We also got 1,000 gold back for it. Probably, I would not consider 1,000 gold to be worth a bomb, but this is the position we're in, isn't it? So let's try not to dwell on it too much. We'll drain the basin again and do exactly the same thing over here. We do have 24 bombs, so we can feel a little, you know, comfortable about our situation. I don't believe the black market can be on the last level, so if things don't start blinking soon, I'm going to be displeased, but we'll also try to make the best of the situation. There's our damsel. Very risky situation with this bat here. Just wanted to take care of it straight away. I say risky situation because, obviously, we could have put ourselves in harm's way easily there. I don't think we need to use a bomb to get through here. How's the boomerang working out for us? Very well. I can't believe that I might have missed the black market. So many people in chat probably just screaming at me. Now, fall on you. Drop this off. We have a crate. Crate gives us a rope. He can't throw his boomerang at me, so that's good news. There's another ruby down here. We're going to be at like a... Oh, how did that happen? I don't even understand. It was supposed to be stronger than this. Now just duck and cover. Hopefully he won't see us. We will absolutely take the eye. Oh my god, that was totally my bad. I tried to walk into him. You can just walk over it. I guess we're... Unless the black market can indeed be on the last level. No, it can't be on the last level. That doesn't make any sense. So I must have missed it. I'm pretty confident it was on the first level. Whatever, let's just try to set a new high score. We'll try to beat Olmec and do things the old-fashioned way. Because the reason it can't be on the last level, as far as I know, is that, you know, that would cut into the ice caves. Because the black market is an actual level. So, high score inbound. Hopefully, at least. We have a pretty nice setup. Maybe this is exactly what I need. I needed the impetus to just beat Olmec. We don't have to be a hero every single time you play the game. Now, I'm trying to just knock this rock down there to fuck with this guy. Mostly, that was really bad of me. This is what I was trying to do. Trigger the frog before the shop so that I don't accidentally get called a terrorist by this dingleberry. Now, I'm not going to spend any money on the damsel because I don't think that's necessary right now. Skeleton was real angry. I'm surprised I got out of that alive. And we're just slowing it down. Playing a very laissez-faire game. Very casual game of Spelunky here. Nothing could possibly go... Okay, things went wrong in spades there. That was very close to me taking some needless damage. Just start triggering these guys, taking the boomerang, and killing them the easy way. Okay, good news. Exit's right there. I say we put a bomb here, get the fuck out of Dodge, because there's nothing else we really need. Should probably crank up my speakers for the next run so I don't accidentally miss the black market. And we run. We have 100,000 gold. Pretty good. What's our survivability like? Could really use a cape or a jetpack. But apart from that, relatively positive. And our boomerang still came back to us. That is quality Australian engineering there. So we're just going to amass as much gold as possible. And then, you know, to finish this episode, assuming we break 200,000, which is not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination, but assuming we do, I will... Fuck that ruby. Assuming we do, I will show you the leaderboards. Because right now, Michael A. L. Fox, first on the leaderboards. Close personal friend. Went to high school with the guy. Big piece of garbage. No, he's actually pretty nice. For the most part. What do we have here? What could we win? Bomb bag. Definitely not worth our money. But I would love to be able to make him feel worse about himself. If possible, by beating his score. Now, you know, the score of 900,000, that's pretty unlikely for me. But if we can at least make some progress on these leaderboards, maybe I could just focus on beating Edmund McMillan, who is also really high up there. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We still just need to not die. That's an important first step. Now, this is an important first step as well. A free damsel. We don't have the Ankh, because we didn't get to the black market. So it's very important for me to remember not to accidentally kill myself. Now, if we could sacrifice damsels at the altar of Kali, I would be an excited man. I think we should just leave here with exactly $120,000 even. If we beat Olmec, there's a lot of gold to... Oh, you know what? Our total score is like 250,000 or something right now. There's the statue. Is it worth trying to kill this guy? No, absolutely not. I don't know why I'm being very silly about this. He does drop gems. And I'm an idiot, but we're still alive. Oh, and we're dead. Why am I so stupid? That was like the worst run of all time. I think that's going to call it quits for this episode of Spelunky. We don't really need to go to the leaderboard positions, but why don't we do it anyway just to show off what's going on? Maybe pad out the length of the video a little bit. I'm number 7, which is not that bad. I'm ahead of Red Panda Gamer, which is the only thing that matters. I believe that, you know, Danny B, obviously the composer of the music in Super Meat Boy. Sarah Northway is the wife of Colin Northway, who is the creator of, well, they both created Incredipede, Bear Taffy, another Spelunky YouTuber. I think this might be Derek Yu himself. I don't think so, though. That would be silly if he was so low on his own game. Red Panda Gamer, obviously we're ahead of him. Tyler Glale, I believe, is the developer of Closure, which I played last year, the kind of lighting-based puzzle platformer. Then you got Soul Descent, who is, I don't know, actually. I don't want to say their name just in case they get a ton of friend requests and I'm thus being a huge asshole. Michael A.L. Fox with a crazy score of 888,000. But again, in any case, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.